Hi everyone, and welcome to the second part of 1+1. Today we're going to look at an almost brand new song. Krista and I are recording it later this year, but Stuart and I actually finished it a couple of years ago, or almost a couple of years ago, and Stuart has recorded it and it's called Gethsemane. It's a prequel to The Power of the Cross. If The Power of the Cross looks at the journey from Gethsemane to Calvary, this is really a song which focuses on Gethsemane and what it meant for Christ to sweat blood and make that decision to walk to Calvary and towards suffering and all that would come with that. The tune is a minor melody. Irish music throughout history has distinguished itself among folk music in its use of minor melodies, and I thought it was an important thing to do in our overall song collection, because in our worship as worship leaders, as pastors, as musicians, it's so vital that we make sure we have songs which reflect the whole orb of life, and that includes dark subjects. Often it's tempting just to do happy songs, or songs which get a round of applause, or songs which are exhilarating, and those songs are important. Indeed, those songs are wonderful. But it's important for several reasons that we reflect sadness in our services. First of all, the gospel itself, the good news of the gospel, is only understood once we know the bad news. The second thing is that throughout the scriptures, the Bible never glazes over suffering and dark subjects and lament. Indeed, the Psalms, our songbook, our model songbook in Scripture, is 50 out of 150 of those are laments. And then thirdly, we need to express the whole full orb of humanity, because the fact is many of our congregation aren't in a place to necessarily be happy, even if on the outward they look like it. So we thought a minor melody paired with the subject of Gethsemane was a good pairing. The melody, I said I wrote first, and it can be used as a solo song, it can be used as a choral piece, it can be used as a congregational song, or a mixture of those things. Indeed, when our band do it at services and at concerts, we actually allow an instrumentalist to play first while the passage from Mark, the Gospel of Mark, is read. And that might be another effective way to use it in a dramatic way during your Lent services, during communion, during Holy Week this year.